Some PS Plus subscribers think Sifu is going to be added to the lineup, but it's unlikely. Reading from Game Rant, there is some potential evidence leading PS Plus fans to think Sifu will appear as a free game giveaway soon, but it's unlikely. Every month, Sony announces the upcoming PS Plus free games on the last Wednesday of the month ahead of the first Tuesday of the following month. This means fans can learn what the PS Plus free games for March 2022 are on February 23rd and expect to receive them on March 1st. However, in the absence of any reliable leaks, fans have been left to guess what these titles are. Some believe it's going to be Sifu, but it's unlikely for the martial arts game to come to the service anytime soon. Sometimes there are enough subtle hints to better predict the PS Plus free games, but most of the time it is impossible. Hell Let Loose was accurately predicted, and the same PS Plus signs for it now point to Conan Chop Chop. Nonetheless, there's no knowing for sure until Wednesday. Several fans have noticed that if they look in the online library on Sony's website, there is a PS Plus mark on Sifu. This has understandably led many to believe that it's going to be a PS Plus game. Even when some games have special PS Plus discounts or in-game items, this symbol doesn't appear. It's only for PS Plus games, and thus it seems like a logical deduction. However, there is a far more likely scenario. It's an honest mistake. Chances are the inclusion of this PS Plus logo on Sifu on the website is some mistake. It could be that Sifu was originally going to release on PS Plus before Sony and/or Slowclap decided against it, or it could be that the game will come eventually. In that case, it's not likely to be soon. Sony doesn't like to give refunds when it comes to PS Plus games. It had to once before with Maneater, but one possible marker for a potential PS Plus game is that it can't be pre-ordered. If a game could be pre-ordered, then Sony would take the money and have to refund it if it occurs too close to release. Sifu was released on February 8th, meaning a March 1st PS Plus release would likely upset many players who then have to ask for a refund. Sure, perhaps that long after Sony wouldn't need to, but if Sifu releases on PS Plus not even a full month after its release, it's not going to go well with those who have purchased it. Sifu may come to PS Plus eventually again, but this marker on the site is more likely a mistake than it is indication Sifu will release on PS Plus. After all, as it seems to be doing well already, the PS Plus free games for March 2022 could benefit from other games instead. So yeah, apparently, there is this PlayStation Plus little mark, like the symbol for it that is showing up right beside Sifu on the PlayStation Store, and I mean of course a lot of people would think, oh, maybe it's coming to PlayStation Plus, but even when I first read this title, I automatically thought that it's probably like a mistake, just like a few weeks ago whenever people were seeing PS3 games or PS4 games on the store and it was showing up with the PS3 label, and people were thinking oh, maybe that's a sign that the PS3 versions or just PS3 games are coming to the PS5. But in all actuality, that was most likely just a mistake, a glitch in the system, and that's probably the same thing for Sifu. I'm not trying to disappoint any of you that are maybe on the fence of playing Sifu because you've heard that it's really difficult and you're like, oh, well, if it comes to PS Plus and I can check it out for free, then I'll totally do that. I'm sorry to say, but that's probably not going to happen. Maybe at some point it will, but it's definitely not going to happen for next month because, like it says in the article, a lot of people would be upset that they had to pay $40-$50 for this game when they could have just waited a month or 3 weeks and they could have played it for free. Because I did make one video talking about how I don't think there should be an easy mode, and I still stand by that, but a lot of people have been telling me that they bought the game but they can't really get that far in the game because it's really difficult and they feel like they wasted their money, and I do understand that does suck, So for those people, it would be nice to be able to play the game for free. But like I said earlier, it's just too soon right now. Maybe in a few months or a year, I could see it coming to PlayStation Plus, But yeah, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think it's weird that Sifu has a PS Plus symbol by its name on the PlayStation Store? Do you feel like that's a hint that it's going to be coming to PS Plus sooner than later, or do you feel like it's probably just a mistake on Sony's end? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, drop it a like and consider subscribing if you're new by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.